Welcome to the Solemn Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Today we are cleaning a card to send off for PSA grading. Now be aware, there are many things you can and can't do when it comes to this stuff. So first of all, if your card is damaged, you cannot clean the damage away. If your card has scratches, bent corners, edge wear, no amount of magic will fix that for you. I'm sorry. If it was that easy, everyone would have $10,000 cards and they would no longer be $10,000. However, some types of dirt can be cleaned off in a variety of ways. And this way, you increase your odds of a good grade. Reason is, PSA or BGS will not clean these cards for you. If you ate Cheetos and your fingers were full of Cheeto dust and you handled your cards like that before sending off, they'll go like, well, too bad, buddy, this card is damaged in some way. There's some alien material on the card, too bad. Deducts points and you just wasted a bunch of money. You want to make sure that your cards are clean. Now, what do we use for that? We use a microfiber cloth. Now, you can get these in a variety of stores. I did also add a link in the description where I recommend products. So whether it is sleeves for grading, card savers for grading, cases to protect your graded cards, and even microfiber cloths. Now, I added that to the link in the description so you can just buy it from there. And that way you also support the channel. Now, if this is just fingerprints and other types of dust on your card, usually you can simply remove them with the cloth without any other types of liquid or whatever like that. Now, this is where we enter extremely dangerous territory. Not only are there people who say, oh yeah, just grab some kitchen tissue. I'm like, oh, please don't grab kitchen tissue. If you have ever felt the surface of such material, you know how coarse and rugged it is. It will scratch far easier than your fingers ever could. Don't use your t-shirt either. Use one of these cloths that's specifically made to keep your glasses nice and sharp and without surface scratches. It is made for that. And then, of course, like I said, liquid is very dangerous. Now, for the particular issue on this card, I will be using liquid. However, I will just add the slightest bit of water. It will be damp. The fiber itself, not the card. The fiber will be damp, not wet. But usually, just the fiber will be enough to get some fingerprints and other issues off. And again, you don't want to rub too hard, because then you're gonna enter Pound Town, you're gonna do more damage than your cleaning will actually fix. So we have here a Call of the Grave. If you didn't see me pull this, you can still check out the opening. This is a Worlds Pack 2011 exclusive card, so very rare. And I noticed, and a lot of cards in these packs have that issue, on the back, there is a factory line. It looks like damage. I'm not really sure. And so we are attempting to get rid of that. If you see, depending on the light, you can see it. Now, the reason I chose this card as a little guinea pig for the cleaning is that you already notice there's this dent also here on the surface. So even if I mess it up, it won't hurt as badly. There's the line, and we will attempt to get rid of it right now. Be aware, sometimes you can't. So we'll see. It looks like most of it is still there. So I'm not sure if you can actually remove it all. That is pretty sad. So as you can see, it's kind of the same issue as with BPT. Some of the gunk or wax or whatever you want to call it was done in the factory or over time inside the packs. But some of it could still be removed. Now what I will do is I will grab another card that had even more issues and let's go over that as well. As you can see, that line, that factory damage is still there. But we did get rid of some of the gunk. All right, so next up, see how much we can get rid of here. We have our Paladin of White Dragon. So from MFC, ultra rare first edition. As you can see, the corners and edges are all clean, but when you get to the back, there are some smudges. I can see it, but maybe you can't. But that's fine. I mean, I need to clean this anyway, regardless of if the video was very useful. Oh yeah, that came right off. Oh, I'm so happy. Some of the damage on the back is permanent, but I did get some stuff off right here. So if you notice, there is some damage. However, there is some smudginess on the side here that we're still trying to get off. I hope this video was at least somewhat useful. You always need to watch out with water, like I said. Like, some things you can get off with the slightest bit of dampness and moist, but usually you just want to make sure that you don't have any weird fingerprints or dust on the side. So I don't know if you see that. There we have it. There you see that dirt. That's what we're trying to get off right now. But I don't know if we're able to, because there is damage on this back as well. So as you can see in this corner, the corner is a bit weakened. That is obviously not fixable with a cloth, but we did manage to get rid of some of the dirt over here, as you can see. So it's very subtle, it's very hard to see on camera. I still hope this is somewhat useful information to learn. So on this Paladin, I think we did fix some stuff. I hope I get a card in soon that has some real dirt, so we can really fix that. I don't know if you see this right here, but on the top, you have quite some surface damage. This definitely won't grade super well, but I just really wanted to own the card itself. But yeah, so I would say that cleaning-wise, our Paladin actually worked out well, whereas if we go to our called by, you still have that thick line, because that is actual damage. So we got rid of some of the smudge, basically, that was created, but we didn't get rid of the line itself, because the line itself is damaged, which is, you know, it hurts. I will still send it in for grading, because I like the authentication, especially on a card as rare as this, but that line will for sure still be really bad for the grade itself, especially because we also have the dent right here. So I hope this was a little bit helpful or informational. Again, if you need microfiber cloth, if you need card savers to grade, sleeves to grade, even cases to save your graded cards, there's always a link in the description. Like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.